Hi there. We are still in gate 45, and today we are looking at line 4, which is called direction. Ra says that it's in this gate that we can see the true influence of the fourth line. He called it the Hierophant, the ruler of the gods. In the exaltation, we have the ability to focus the opportunity of gathering together for the service of higher principles, the expression of higher principles on the material plane. So these higher principles, I mean, it sounds really nice, but they're not really anything special. They're not spiritual or mystical. This is a material gate. It's about being authentic, really. That's what the higher principles are. It's about walking your talk. It's an embracing of your material life or your philosophy or whatever it is, because you do actually live by that philosophy, or you do actually use the product that you are selling. When it comes to the tribe, the highest principles are around food and shelter and health. This is the number one. The higher principles kind of covers all of that. And it just means that whatever the source of the material plane is, it has to bring benefit to those who will receive it. So ultimately, the question behind whether something is a higher principle or not, at least in this context, is it of benefit? The fourth line are teachers. It's through the genetic continuity of the 11 line 4, and the 45 is connected with education. People are educated to go in a particular direction. Remember also the influence of the fourth line. This is their gift. Ra used to tell 45s that they should learn to delegate, to say to people, let me educate you in the way that things have to be done, and then you go and do it. This is what direction is all about. In the detriment, we have the tendency to try to influence the direction of a group action for personal benefit, the lack of expression of higher principles on the material plane. This may sound negative, but it isn't really. It doesn't say that influencing the direction of the group is negative to the benefit of the other. It just means that these people have a little bit of a power trip going on. There's a stark difference really between the exaltation and the detriment here. Not good or bad, it's just a different way of expressing it. But it's like the exalted is a kind of benevolent monarch, an enlightened ruler, whereas the other side is what we're used to in this world. It's, yes, I'm your leader, but pay me. And then the 26 line 4 is called censorship. Censorship is trying, based on its understanding of the other, to tailor to their needs. What is the link between this and the 45? Well, maybe some of those higher principles need to be censored slightly to make them a bit more attractive to the tribe. Perhaps the direction needs to be curated a little bit in order for the influence of the fourth line to be felt. What do you think? Do you have either of these activations? Would you like to share your experience with me? So the moon is still in gate 31, the throat gate of logical influence. And then at 10:56, it moves into gate 33. This is the throat gate of abstract privacy and retreat. There is a gift for expressing wisdom that has been gathered through experience, something that's been made sense of over time. Maybe you will notice today that you crave a little bit of me time. Perhaps something you've been pondering begins to unfurl within you, or not. And at 21:45, we move into gate 7. And this is the G center. And we find here the role of the self in interaction. It's a projector gate. It looks to the future with the ability to see the direction that humanity is taking. It's influential, and it can point the collective toward a new way through recognition and invitation, of course. And then gate 4 at 8:41 tomorrow morning. And this is the Ajna gate that's called youthful folly. And it's a logical gate that has a need to understand things. to find answers to the doubts that come to it from the 63 at the other end of the channel in the head, looking for concepts that may or may not have any validity. It's not the point, really. Gate 4 is looking for answers. It doesn't matter if the answers are correct. That's for somebody else to sort out. Gate 4 doesn't have to worry about that bit. That's our weather. Thank you very much for spending time with me again today, for watching, listening, and leaving your comments and being involved in this journey around the wheel. So until I see you again tomorrow, we will be in the 45 line 5, and I will wish you well. Go gently. Take care.